Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday with Delenn. We are hanging out on the Dadcraft 73 Java server, and not doing a whole lot at the moment. Going to be taking a bit of a break from the Abbey. We're just about at the point where we can call round one finished, but I wanted to really change it up to something a little bit more like what we're seeing. I'll show you really quickly what we're talking about. Just give me one quick sec to bring this up. Okay. Shrewsbury. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring this onto the main screen and I will show you what I'm looking at. So, live. Where is the center display? Perfect. Okay. You can see what I see. So, perfect. Now that we're here, I wanted to show you that this needs to only half the screen on purpose. So let's go over there. There we go. And Minecraft, you can be the other half. Alright. So what I'm looking at is the real Shrewsbury Cathedral, Shrewsbury Abbey part of it. It's the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. In this one, we have, you can see on the left there that it's got one tower. Right? But what we're working with, I've cut off part of it, but it has two. And the front of it looks very different. I shouldn't say very, but it's a good bit different. So what I wanted to do is try to change it up to look a little bit more like the Shrewsbury one, but that's going to take a bit of work. The other part is I've discovered that the Shrewsbury Cathedral area should, like the whole thing, is not the right shape. Love it. So let's see if I can get the idea. Abbey. I know I've got the reference thing up, but it's just easier for me to do this today. Okay, so you can see on the screen there we've got the Abbey cloisters. And let's see if I can make this just a little bit bigger. Let's go just zoom it in. There we go. So we've got church, gardens, and so on and so forth. Now what we're really looking at here, as you can see from the layout, is not quite the shape that we're looking for. So, no problem.
Hello?
So I've got some design changes I really need to make. While I work on that, I'd like to do that a little bit more offline, rather than online. So I think what we're going to do, instead of working on this tonight, which had been my original plan, then I will be instead taking a break, and we're going to go do the chickens. So we've been meaning to do the chickens stuff, get a few more cooking, and what's the word? And then go build the stall at Spawn. So I think we're probably going to start with that, see how far we get, and then we'll just sort of play it by ear from there. And we'll see what's going on. Alright, so let's take this center display off and go back to the game. So for the meantime, I'm actually just going to put away the supplies I've got. Let's see what we try to put them in a sane location so I can figure out where things are when I need them. That's full. Does this one have room? Yes, it does. 64. I was just going to say, where can I put those? But solved problem. That's full. Gravel can go here. I'll just throw these wherever they fit. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Dirt can come with me. And let's see if we can put the glass in this one. What else? Actually, let's just dump the dirt in the grass. I don't think I need the scaffolding. Toolbox. I don't believe I'm going to need my toolbox. And that's the safety box of everything, so I better take that. Alright, so first things first, we need to go back to our usual castle, and we'll see if we can get ourselves some more chicken cooking while we do some puttering around and cleaning up. The reason I'm doing part of that is, I'll be honest, my son got me a little bit riled, so I'm just gonna take a break this evening and just unwind with you guys. So good evening, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Good to see you. I also have the impression that my go-lives from Twitter are completely and utterly useless, so I'm not expecting much. Yeah, totally not expecting anything. Alright, so let's get back here and get some little clucking chickens. What are you doing? You two are weird. It's not where we go and have conversations. You don't stand on top of things. Go away. Which is a pain. Let's just double check. Okay, I did get the one to go through to what do you call it? To Twitter. So I mean that's better than kicking the pants.
Hello.
Let's see if we can get some more eggs from the chickens. Hello, Scrub Lord. How are you? All right. Let's turn this on. Let's see what we can get for chickens before they start killing themselves. Thank you very much this morning for your gifted sub. I do appreciate that. I got slightly broken after that one this morning. It was a little bit weird, but all good. Okay, what do we got? 53s. We almost have one stack of cooked chicken. Yippee. Yippee skippy. So I have far too many chickens who don't lay very many eggs. That's okay. We'll turn them into chicken mess in a bit. So this is what we're going to use to make the stall, and we've already designed it on this server, so I can take that one with. In the meantime, we've got some repairs to do, and you know, on and on. Things that we can putter a little bit as part of cleaning up around here. I know it seems like a bit of a waste of time to do that, but it's a good way for me to unwind to get some of the puttering pieces done. As well as resettings so that we can actually deal with some of our farms and stuff. And I'm hoping those chickens will grow up and then, you know, sizzle so it works well. My frames seem to be back now. Yeah, I did a reboot, and then without OBS running, I was over 300, so we were happy as a clam there. We're still just shy of 100 a lot of the time, up to 150. But it looks like Elgato might have had something to do with it. I don't know. So, yeah, it's a little crazy. I have no real clue what's going on. I can only cross my fingers. But at the moment, OBS Studio is taking half of what it did this morning, so that's also concerning. But we'll just have to see how things turn out. I'm glad your day's gone pretty smoothly. For the most part, I think it's gone pretty smoothly. I got a little wound up by my son, but that's just because I had asked him to keep track of something on his own, and apparently he had it in his head that I was going to keep track of something for him, which, yeah, it didn't work quite as he had planned. And so we had misplaced some of the parts to his Pine Car Derby type of vehicle, and he's not in the world's greatest headspace about it, so I had to get Fantastic Sherlock Fox involved just so that we could get the poor guy functioning again. Like, as in get him moving. Because we're supposed to have a rally day on Saturday, but unfortunately we can't make it to the next scout meeting on Thursday because we've got a conflict. So that means that we've got to get things sorted without access to that meeting, and I mean, some of the parts that he had apparently counted on as backups are not options, so we'll sort that out. I mean, I just needed to not be dealing with that right now because it just wasn't a good scene. Hey Neon, welcome back, welcome back. Good to see you again. So I'm taking some time chilling a little bit by just putting things away and puttering while we try and get ourselves a few more pieces of chicken for the chicken stall that's going to be put in our spawn area. And this is a very disorganized set, just because I don't sort them at the source, which would be nice, should, but I don't think about it. It's one of those I really should do probably, but oops. Where am I here? Yellow goes over there, orange goes over here, purple goes over there. I think we're good-ish. Oh, pink's over here. Where'd light blue? Light blue get over there. Okay, so we won't be doing a ton of, well, I shouldn't say we won't be doing a ton of back and forth. I'm hoping not to do a ton of back and forth, but I'm trying to keep as many of these chickens loaded as we can, just to try and get them to grow up. Grow up and sizzle up. That's really what it comes down to. The thing about these chicken cookers is they're not the world's fastest contraptions. Now we have space in here at least. Actually, what am I doing? Okay, so I've got it for this one. There, now we're 64s across the board. That's worth it. I just put two and two together about how I could have done that faster, but that's okay. We'll get there. Ah, Nian, you may have had me muted this in the morning. You had been with the sword, and I had noticed that you were when you took a break and went away. It happened to be just busy and stuff. Happened to coincide with some troubleshooting I was doing, and I didn't realize that I had unmodded you. That was not intentional. So when I noticed after that you had tried to use some of the mod stuff and it had not worked for you, then I realized something was wrong there and have remodded you again. So yeah. And Scrub Lord got one of the cute little diamonds. It doesn't do a whole lot right now, but it looks neat. Alrighty. I've not been seeing details. I don't know. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. I was just about to sing and I'm like, nope, not smart. It was a very 80s sort of thing to do, and that would not be wise. Oh, that only got fixed this morning, so I don't know if you highlight messages thing. I don't know if you've had it set since then or not, but yeah, it's flaky, very, very flaky in terms of the way it behaves, like the highlight thing. So I've just more or less shut it down because it was more trouble than it was worth. Of course, I do get the returning chat one and the what do you call it? Like the way they're putting those little boxes around now. I do get those, but I don't get the ones for like the old highlights that I used to rather literally put highlighter over top. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't think you had been. That's okay. You don't have to. It's just that at once upon a time, you had been my mod, and so I figured, well, you might as well still have the power. That's okay. If you don't use it, you don't use it. That's cool. It's one of those ones that becomes the more the merrier, and sometimes when people are able to be around if Fantastic Sherlock Fox is on the phone, there are times that other mods get to things quicker than he does. That's really all it comes down to. Or if you see an incredibly sus individual happening to be sitting in chat, with mod view or not, you know, you have the ability to hush them up if need be. That's really all it is. Nothing major. Nothing major. If you don't want to be, I can take it away again. That's fine. That's easy too. Where are we here? Yeah, I won't always be doing everything manually, but sometimes I like the manual stuff because it can give me a bit of a mental break. Sort of like when you have to stop in the corner and take a few deep breaths. just to before you're ready to go again and see the world. It's a bit like the way I was feeling the other day with a spectrum individual that just I don't have a whole lot of exposure to people on the spectrum, and this individual is relatively high functioning but ultra hyper focused on things, and so when he gets talking to me and just keeps going at it, that he can just drain my well of extroversion quite quickly. So I was just having to take a bit of a break, step back, and make sure that I'm not going to go insane. Oh, I guess I can take this one. We've talked about the latest death a couple times. Delete. Nope. This one, delete. There we go. Done. Yep, totally. That's fine. If you're around, you're around. If you're not, you're not, right? Sometimes it's just as simple as being able to have another person, you know, firing off like geek out commands or something. You know, it's just helpful. That's all. No worries. It's spring, and it seems to be 'tis the season for all sorts of people to be randomly seeming to have new mods. And the rhyme or reason is visible to the rest of us, as it should be. Somewhat distracted, I apologize. Where are we here? Yeah, there's plenty of people that are making dinner or having to go into work meetings or depending on where you are in the world. I mean, there's all kinds of things, everything from that to, yeah, I just got up and need more coffee kind of thing. Like, I've had all sorts. One could argue I either mod for or have had mods from around the world and viewership from around the world as well, and it just works out that way. Please fry. Not please fly, it's please fry. They all cluster at the back there, and I don't know if I could actually get them to move a bit more if I had a carpet there instead, but I don't know if a carpet would be enough to get them to stick their heads in things. Yes, of course. Of course, Neon. By the way, sir, what time do you start? Because I would love to consider popping in on your stream for a little bit. That'll do. 9 p.m. Eastern. Convenient. Perfect timing. Wednesdays are very hit and miss for me afterwards. Oh, too many chickens. Okay. Yeah, too many chickens. Okay. Wednesdays are kind of hit and miss for me, so in terms of actually having somebody to read to. So who knows, you may see us every once in a while. Alright, what else can we do? Would you please, sir, get down? I don't know why, but this whole floating mule thing just doesn't work for me. Sorry, but just doesn't work. Go. Go. There, take that. Edward the Floating Mule or some such. Weird. Fine. If you want to float up there, you can float up there. Just as long as you don't get out. So, I'll think about that one. Yeah, that's the challenge with having so many from the same community being all individual streamers as well, is that we have trouble figuring out who to raid when. One of my to-do list project items that just hasn't come to fruition yet is for me to take another look at the spreadsheets that were at one point being done in the Dadcraft community Discords, or Discord, I should say, singular, and turn that into a Google Calendar so that I can take a quick look at it and go, oh, hey, here's who's normally up, or here's my selection of who's normally up. And then I go look for people and see who could use the boost, or who's doing something closer to what we would be doing. Okay, those are good for refill. Just throw them in the stone bin for now. house cleaning. What's buttons, slabs, things. Now there's room over here. For slabs over here. There we go. 1 and 2, 3. Much better. Alright, that's that. I have glass. That can stay there just because I don't know where anybody else or where any of the rest is. Excuse me. A lot of it's just consistency, right? Not everybody streams consistently. And there were some that had a consistent slot, and then, for good reasons, it didn't end up working out as a good permanent thing. Okay, so one of the options we could have done is breed up some more villagers. But of course, if I'm going to be bringing them over to the other side, not a lot of point in breeding them in advance. Those cats. Let's grab some... Oh, I know I didn't clean up. We will be going to the shopping district one way or the other, but I'd like to have a little bit more to stick in there than one stack of chicken. It's kind of cheap if you do it that way. Hush, you've got bad breath, buddy. They're not you, Neon. Not so much. Okay, I cleaned up that one, so I haven't been here very long, clearly. A couple of the project items on the list that we have to do at some point is yes, but far be it from me to either A, know about that, or B, have the gall to comment on it. It'd be kind of funny if you could shoot seeds at the chickens and have them grow up in the same way that you can, automate bone meal onto other plants. That'd be kind of fun. Anyways, well, thank you very much. Lego, that was what I was supposed to do. I didn't get around to. Okay, mental dope. I still have it on my list. So that's for the Lego Build Challenge. We are currently sitting at 34% of it complete. With how many days to go? I just missed that. 24 days left, so we have plenty of time. So the Lego builds, we have completed... We have completed the... Where am I here? Those go in... Those aren't mine. Those are not mine. Okay. Let's come over here for now. I remember to put that away. Ah! While we do that, hopefully. And I'm not hearing the sound from it. There we go, that's better. I don't remember where could I have clicked that? I probably clicked that by accident instead of marbles. Anyway, where was I here? You guys are just not trying up fast enough. So, rather than wait for you, which I can totally do that off screen, let's put these away. Guess I'll have to remember that's there. Can I flex yet? How many many blocks does it take to make a beacon base? I can't remember. Does anybody remember off the top of their head? I can look it up. Let's see. Minecraft full beacon base. Almost 3 stacks, okay. It's like 2 and something or other. People say, X number of layers. Well, yeah, that doesn't help. How many blocks is a full beacon base? There we go. 164. So that would be 2.5, I think? $164. 2.56, okay. So you're right, it is... It's almost 3. So I have ways to go. Which means that I can't get rid of that iron yet. I have to use this stuff. Let's go with that. And my intention is to try and repair some of my tools from doing the monastery. Hey guys. Hello. That was convenient. Okay, I'll take that. Yeet! Yep, for sure. For sure. So congratulations on that one goes to... Scrublord. And tools. As long as you guys will take these things and keep shoving them at you. 18. Okay, that's not gonna be enough. No? Where did you go? You go upstairs? Can I give you more? Nope. Can I give you more? Nope. So the rest are outside. Where do you guys keep going? They're sort of all over the base now that I took out the bell. We had a bell in the center. They're all horribly clustering around the bell. And now they seem to be anywhere and everywhere. Two films in which a train appears. Okay, aside from Harry Potter, because we all know that I'm into the Hogwarts Express, but can we name other ones? It's been a while since I've seen films like Trainspotting to know whether or not that would qualify. Where'd you guys go? But those two I've seen. These guys, would you please? Nope. This one? Nope. This. Nope. Okay, so you guys are done. No, you're done. Yeah, I guess you're done for the day. That was fast. $14. Murder on the Orient Express? Yep. There's like 3 of those, you're right. For Murder on the Orient Express, there were 3 versions, although only 2 of them were actually films, that were any good. That's the key, any good. Because we have several that were terrible. But we had some that were okay. Albert Finney is one of the guys who did Murder on the Orient Express in the 1970s. And I liked his version, although as an actor, he's a little bit intense for the character. But then we had Peter Ustinov, that's one of my favorites, which is about a more, how do we put it? A slightly more dumpy character than I would have expected. So that works. Like as in, he looks a little bit rounder. And then there's David Suchet, who did it as a TV movie, which isn't really the same thing. James Bond, most films. Well, yes. And then there's Sherlock Holmes and the... It's not Game of Shadows, it's the second one. Whatever the second one was called. Definitely a train on that one. Because he and the Romney lady are... Hello? Aw. He and the Romney lady are on the train, like Watson and crew. Are on the train when he has to be given adrenaline. Of course, in his world, it's an experimental drug, right? Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything in my filtering. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay, good. Still a few people I owe custom commands for. So I have a list around here somewhere. Ross, Yellow, and Zim. Okay. Oh, right, different note. Okay. What have we got? Okay, so I think we nailed that one. And it'll come back anyways later. At some point, it always does. Ew! Sorry. I'm out. I'm a Canadian. I'm out. What? You're so fussy. 10 minutes? Really? There they go, off to get their jobs. It's like coffee break over. Yep. I'm trying to remember if there were any of the other previous presidents that were also vice presidents before that. We've got 3. 4, yep. And we're aiming for 6. I don't know them all that well, so we'll just have to go with the flow, I guess. Scrubwood, I don't think you actually even put in for a command. So, yeah. I'll have to double check and see, but I don't think there's a redeem. I don't think so. I think you said you were going to hold off until you knew what your command was. I know we talked about it on stream at one point, but yeah, I was pretty sure you had said that you were going to hold off until we knew what your command was. Aha! That may be the case. Okay, well, just let me add you to the list. So feel free to direct message me afterwards. And the only rule on that is that, of course, family friendly, that's kind of a given. And that preferably no longer than about, I would say, somewhere between, what did I say before, 10 seconds I think was my cap. If we can stay around the 5 to 6, it helps. Just because I don't know these days what Twitch is deciding to be picky about. Yeah, but we can do video, we can do audio. And this is your personal command, which means nobody else can run it but me, unless you specify otherwise. But I have a suspicion most people wouldn't, and what's the point of that? Because if you were going to have other people run it, then you probably would have picked a public command instead of a private one. Okay, this one's done. This one. Hello? Anybody else? Hi. Well, the VIP role is for being awesome. It doesn't actually do anything right now, so that's part of why I don't mind handing it out like candy. But for those that are, you know, regularly here and always being super cool, I'm a fairly small channel, so at the moment, those that are regularly able to show up and participate are the ones that I think are very important people at this point in time because they help keep me sane. Particularly when sometimes I stream to Fantastic Sherlock Fox and that's it. And that's fine, you know, like, you don't keep talking to the wall because, he's not the wall, but, you know, keep talking like you're the wall, simply because, if I didn't, and then somebody chose to drop in and I was being dead quiet, it's pretty likely they would leave again. So, the truth is, yeah, people matter. There will be a point at which, VIP means something, like as in it actually gives you an extra perk. I just haven't had any reason to throw anything in there. As in, I don't know if you caught it on stream this morning, but the funding that showed up from the gift subs this morning, it's going to be stored, and as soon as I figure out what's unique enough about me, or us, I should say, us as a group, for this channel, what's unique enough to make it worth getting custom art paid for, then I will be spending that money on getting the custom art. So that's the plan for that stuff. Not that I couldn't afford it, I mean I probably could. It's just, this gives me a reason. Hey, we got 37. Don't think I quite got to 5-6, but that could be close. We're close. Put those up there. Alright, so everything's repaired. I think I might be close. I got feathers. Really? I want to cook chicken, so I suspect what's happening there is they're growing up and the chicken is going into the lava. Which means I'm going to do something different. I need 2. First off... Oh, I can't cook them that way. That's okay. This might go a little faster if I do it that way. Anyway. So the cooking is nice. You know, it's helpful, it's handy, etc. But... Can I use jumping? Yeah, I'll do jumping. Go. Cooking is helpful, but I think it'll be more effective if I just drown them, because then I don't lose the chicken. Whoa, 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 you punk. Aha, okay, well. My fault, that's okay. Live and learn. I'll set it all up again, and then I will close it off before I put the chickens in. Then we can go on a chicken destroying spree. And I'll probably get what I looked for anyways. See? Notice, I took away the lava and they instantly grew up. Like, that's the other one that gets you. Really? You know? Okay. Can I make this glass sit on top? Can I get it right off the edge of... There we go. Alright. I'm actually gonna have more luck, I think, if I cook the chicken separately and then just hatch the thing and drown the chickens. Yeah, so quick look at the map. Do I have any... Oh, I have more escapees. They're over by the... They're trying to hide with the horses. Okay, you. Mine. Nice try. And there's one more. You're in there? Okay, good. For those ones, when they grow up, they'll drown. And then we'll get raw chicken in here, which I can handle. And then this is actually faster if I just throw them in there. That way you don't lose as many. to the lava. And you can go up there, I don't care. Nope, there's a bucket over there. Bucket or two. You've got to get a bucket or two. A little crazy. The only reason I keep going over here to sleep is simply that, for some reason, the other guys just don't want to come over here and use these beds. I have no idea why, but I'm pretty guaranteed to have a bed over here. I've given them carrots. We've got extra workstations. As in, like, I've got 4 composters in here, and only 1 farmer is in this area. I don't even know where he got to, but that's fine. CJ solved my problem on that one. Okay, see, now we've got 6 chicken out of that. That was actually far more effective by not drowning, or by not burning it up. Also, we can see their cute little faces. They look like a... Honestly, they look like a shower cake. So the story behind that one, very short, is that when I was pregnant with my kids, my office decided to get me a shower cake, or somebody in the office did. What that is, for those of you not aware, a shower cake is basically, it's like a fake shape of cake, except it's not made out of food. It's made out of baby diapers.
2, 4, 6, 8, everybody hydrate!
And I keep forgetting that I should change that. So let me just get to that right now, because I can. Okay, center display. We're going to put the streamer bot on the screen briefly. My text is tiny, so apologies for those of you that are seeing that. So in the actions, in the hydrate, whoa, I said my caps lock hit. There we go. In the hydrate redeem, the Twitch message, no, that's the total ounces part. This one. We're gonna edit that one. Okay, we're gonna change this to capitalized. Everyone should have some more, whatever it is. Coffee or whatever drink they have. There we go. So that turns out being that, you take out this broadcast user part, then it doesn't look quite so dumb when I think everybody should have more to drink. And that way it comes up with whatever user redeemed it thinks everyone should have some more blah 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 or whatever drink they have. Alright. And then this one, if it works correctly, I will just take out the user part of that, and then it says that I have consumed X number amounts of ounces of whatever my drink was I had it set to. And the total ounces should have been correct, but somehow it seems to be a little bit gibbled. I don't know where that math is coming from. Okay, so we did a new fresh geek out. 2 films in which a clown appears. It and Patch Adams. Yep, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Can we name any more? Depending on their point of view, toys might qualify. Appears is a good one because it doesn't have to be about a clown. So, to some extent, you could use the movie Up, because I think, what's his face? The elephant-type character inside the kid's brain is, I think, sort of a clown. That's my take on it anyways. Sorry for the really small font on that one. No, don't close that. Minimize it out of the way. Alright. There, that should work. So, oh, and it looks like, and I missed it, I do apologize. It looks like Scrublord has spent some of their clues to shout out Fantastic Sherlock Fox. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so I wrote down that I owe Hobo Zim and Scrublord, and I'm going to try not to click the, claim mark on my side until we actually claim it. But I've made a couple of mistakes on a few other people. It's part of why I had to start a list. And then I have to send out a reminder. Yes, Bing Bong. I think Bing Bong was a bit more clown-like. At one point that he was doing circus-y type stuff. I mean, I guess one could say, on the same vein, Dumbo would be a good one. Because there's clowns in that one. And they start making fun of Dumbo intentionally. And making part of their act to make him look stupid. What was going? It's like, what are we at? What are we doing? Okay. Got some chickens? I just wish they wouldn't all cluster there. Like, I don't mind that they've started there, but I sort of wish they would sort of run around in this little space here. Let's see. So I could science it and find out whether or not a carpet would work just as well, but I know that if I open it up, we're going to have little baby chickens everywhere. Let's see. Try looking this way. So, pop quiz. We have my Google Foo is terrible. Okay. Oh, good. Sorry, I was just hoping that we could see them a little better and get them to wander around, but I guess not. So normally when one does these types of farms, we don't actually have this many chickens there because it's a lot fewer eggs. But as I said, if I've got these guys taking up a storm, then we really don't need to have a ton. And on that note, while I think about it, why don't we go for a chicken prediction? I've got it turned off at the moment, so that won't go. But let's see what we've got here. So this one, platforms, predictions, fresh. Okay. Will we get a chicken or egg on our face? Run that one again. Enjoy. Okay. So looking for this one. Is it just me, or do I get choice far more than everybody else? Okay. Or Australian actors. Aha, enjoy that one. So we're talking Australian specifically, not New Zealand. So I kind of wish they would have included New Zealand. It would have made life simpler. Okay, so while we're here, let's go check and see if the wheat farm has broken. I'm kind of dragging my feet a little bit, as you could probably tell, and then we will head over and set up the chicken thing. Now are Paul Hogan and Mel Gibson actually Australian? I don't know. Ooh, not bad. Oops. There we go. Let's see. I think they really are. That's cool. I didn't know that. Cool. See, the things you learn when you're not expecting it. That's pretty awesome. Great. That was fast. Now, let's see. I'm assuming we have far too many seats, as usual. We'll give us space anyways. I'm willing to bet that I'm willing to bet if I go down, take a look down here, this is busted. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm always breaking this one, right? Isn't that how it works? Yep. I'm always breaking that one. As Neon could see, no, I did not fix it. I should. Oops. Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. Yeah, that door should be on the outside, not the inside. That was fast, though. I really didn't know. The thing is, there's so many actors and actresses who do, oops, no. So many actors and actresses who do voices from other parts of the world that I don't always trust that they're from that part. Okay, that looks better. Visitor's Yurt. Still says hi. Okay, so we should be good. Ooh, chicken. Chicken. Where'd you go? I saw chicken. Come here, chicken. Yum, 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 yum. Will not be leaving behind anything for the zombies to pick up. Oh, ooh. Don't like that guy. Those of you that are particle nerds, what do the blue ones mean? I don't recall those ones. Yes, she is indeed. Wow. Sorry. Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Olivia Newton-John is famous for being Sandy in Grease. In addition to her song. Like the one lonely song she had. And one of my favorite silly reality shows, I don't normally watch silly reality shows because I liked Grease. They were looking for the next Sandy and the next what's his name? The one that John Travolta played anyways. They were looking for the next two Grease people for Broadway, I believe it was. And that was a kind of a fun reality show because you got to see lots of different performances from the musical with people who were trying to get the job. And I just thought that was kind of fun because they had her on there kind of going, okay, who could play the role you played? And which is kind of funny because all of the versions, because it was primetime television, all of the versions were the modified clean version. I thought that was hilarious because the slightly more sketchy version or slightly more adult version is actually by far more interesting. And what I mean by that is we're not going to go into totally not family friendly here. That's not our purpose. But what I mean by that is that there's a version of the song Greased Lightning where it's been modified to exclusively be about cars. completely. I mean, that's what it sounds like a lot in the original song. But they've changed just enough of the lyrics so that they don't have adult behavior from the characters in the song. Because apparently the reason for that was originally, the reason that it was changed was because people wanted to do it as high school or community theater, and understandably you can't be talking about, can't talk about the way chicks would behave if they got super interested. I don't know how to explain it other than to be blunt, and that's not appropriate for stream. Alright. String. Oh no, string goes in the string box. That's another thing we can do, is take a stop downstairs and see what we've got. How many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. 1, 2. Okay, we've got enough boxes I can go downstairs. That's good. Put this one away. Huh. She ran herself out of space, and I know that grammatically is completely wrong, but hey, it works. For the purposes I'm looking for. Okay, where did I put the door? That's the next question. Nope, there it is. I've moved this door about 3 times, so... Please don't have anything come in on my head, thank you. I'm glad I've got the stairs sorted out too, because then I can see whether or not there's anything liable to shoot me off of the platform. Ow. That'll do. Yeah, it's not too bad. This one. Ooh, chicken! Okay. I guess I must have had, I don't know, some sort of cat or something come through here. Rose. What's this? Oh! Rose. No, that's not Rose. I don't know if you... Oh? That's not Rose. There we go. Okay, so what can I take that I have space for? Ah! Take that, you silly spiders, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What's this? Nope, not that. Space filler. Space filler. These 3 can go vertical. Blow my hands. Okay. Yum! And there were 5. There's your 5 minutes. So let's see, do I have the egg crate? Yes, I do. Alright, 5 eggs. So up to 5 eggs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 eggs. No joy today. So we're going to resolve the prediction with no way. No egg this time. Oh. What this said. That's what I'm doing. Alright, let's get all of this out of there. Bones. Bones. How did I get string? Huh, whatever. Bones in this one. String in this one. Arrows in this one. Sure. Alright, let's put these 2. So I can take everything else. Almost. Sometimes these quality of life sorts are totally worth it. Up. Alright, and that's it. That's clean. Excellent. Easy lemon squeezy. And back up we go. That's a bit of a waste of time, I know, but hey. If I don't come down, I know that I'm going to forget something, and then it'll be jammed, and, you know. Yeah, it's a fairly low-producing farm, but it does what I need. Enjoy your dinner, Neon. This one's probably broken too. Yep. Just a few melons, apparently. Wow. That one really doesn't seem to get much in the way of pumpkins, does it? This one? Okay. That's it. Ow. Come on. Back to bed. So after this, we're just going to see how many chickens we've got, take it what we've got, and then head off to spawn to build the shop, because you can only putter so long before it starts to bore yourself. What did I... Huh. Oh! Well, that's not what I expected. It works, but that's not quite what I expected. So I'm going to have to change the plan somehow. And we've got a good bit of chicken doing that, but... yeah. Huh. Not quite what we had hoped for. Sticks. Where do you go? I don't have sticks at the moment. Sure. This one. Eyes go up here. The eyes have it, I suppose. And redstone. Yum. Only 5. Only 6? You. You can be faster than that. Our box. Guys, really? About as much fun as watching paint dry. Oh, we got ourselves an entity cram issue. There we go. It's totally an entity cram issue. Oh. Hang on a sec. Try something else here. You know, deja vu. Temporarily, yes. I know I'm going to need... probably gonna have ourselves another golem here pretty quickly. Yeah, that was dumb, but Dylan does that sometimes, as we had noticed earlier. Ooh. Hey, James. You're just intend to watch me make a jerk mistake, but that's okay. Okay, you guys take the water out. Boy. Those ones are fine. Where'd the other ones go? You're hiding. I know you're hiding. You can't hide by the... This is not a result of a chicken prediction. Quick, let me in! Let me in! No! I think that's it? Okay. There's a few in there. Oh, nope, there's escapees over here. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to let them out, but I forgot about the redstone blob holding everything open. So, oops. Next plan. Thought I'd do it for a little while. Alright. Yeah, I've derped the heck out of that one. And I need to put this carpet back on. There we go. I think that's it for the runaway chickens. I think. Maybe. Come on, cats, you can help with this. Nope, it wasn't. Come on, you. Where's the runaway chickens? Runaway chickens. Burp. There we go. The intent was to end up a chicken for the chicken stand. But, yeah. The two-stage process is not quite as ideal as it could be. Because I was thinking I was losing some into lava. And then I thought, oh, I'll put it in water. Well, that didn't... Yeah, that was not ideal. And then when I went to scoop the water out, I had a few more that escaped. So, yeah. Maybe growing up and suffocating your head in a block will help? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, let's take this block. I can go off to spawn and see what we get. The lava was cooking, but we were actually losing a bunch of them in the lava as well. So the returns were pretty rotten. So, hello. So being as I have extra, I have a lava farm for the furnace, and I figured I would just make it a separate step and cook it that way. This way. Yeah. So that's the second escapee set, because I did something just equally silly on the way in the first time. Come on. So I got this whole thing about leaving doors open. It's because of the piglins. That's all. I know they can come in anyways, but my brain wants to pretend that they can't. Oh, and I didn't... Shoot. Oh well, here now. I was going to bring something from Fantastic Chalk Fox's mailbox, but I'll have to do that in a separate trip. Ew, a hoglin on the track. Yuck, that's not welcome. Oh, I can hear them. We still have chickens in a hole. Let me guess, are the signs that don't fall in the hole? Yeah. Chickens in the hole, do not fall in. Ha! Ha ha ha! Well, I'm gonna steal that at some point. Alright. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not going to get this place blown up. Because you fell in. Well, it's the perfect way to do it. Jeez. Priceless artwork. 1 diamond block. Yeah. 1 diamond block for 1 diamond block. That's nice and sus. But somebody's flexing just a little. I know what these were. These are the priceless artworks of the DC logo, which is cool nonetheless. Pork chop. Bucket of nothing. Only 99.99.99. If you catch that reference, you're older than I thought. Or you're older than Ross. I'm not sure which would be which. Slime blocks. Okay, they might be able to build in this zone, so I don't want to mess with that. Maybe I'll go up on this side. That's quite the pop-up stall. And I'm inside a box that says, do not go in here. Do not even attempt to be in here. I'm assuming this is the bit that was all blocked off for being like spawn or something in such a way that you can't build in there because it's protected. Yeah. Nah, it's okay. I knew that they were marking, they, being like the group, was marking off something in that vein. I'm gonna put this up a little bit closer to said chickens, because then when I take out the chickens, nobody will be surprised. Oh, but I don't want to destroy the hill. Okay, let's put it over here then. Doody-doo. Those, these. Right, what do we have? 5, I think it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh. Gooey. My math doesn't like me when I do that. 5, there we go. And then throw these under. Oh, I just figured out for hanging out in the back. That's fine. If it's... People tend to find free like a magnet, so I'm not too bothered. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. What am I doing? I'm trying to remember if I wanted 5. 3, 4, 5. 7 long. I know I had red at each end. I know I had red in the middle. This one, I don't think I did it this way. I think I had it 2 blocks up, actually. Designed it once in base, and then, yeah, I wanted it arched, right? Okay, so let's go like this. I'm figuring this out on the fly a little bit. Oops. Up here. Ow. Come on. I should know better. I really should. Started to prove why I'm blonde. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. White. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Axolotl? Axolotl. Interesting. Keystars, ew. Keystars don't sound like a whole lot of fun. Okay, let's get my character out of the way for a second. Too flat. Too flat. Okay. Then let's change it up. If it's too flat, change it. Why is it open in the middle? More because it can rather than it needs to be. Now, can people actually reach that? Okay, they can. As long as they can reach it, I'm happy. And then this goes up higher. Did I don't remember if I brought... Huh. All kinds of useless stuff and no shears. Okay, well, that's alright, I guess. Got two. This one. That one. Yeah, that'll do. Two, three. It's not ideal, it'll do. I don't think the joke's gonna work as well as last year, but we'll give it a go. Nope. Oops. Nope, it's not quite that obvious. Be nice. Okay, so where did I put the signs? This. I suppose we're going to need a lantern or we're going to have problems. That'll work. 16s, I think. That's probably reasonable. 13, 14, 15, 16. 10's gonna hang out over there. 3, yeah. No. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. Okay, and then start with the chicken, actually probably in the center one. Yep. Let's take all of this out. That's what I want more of the chicken for. Let's change this. I do want the sign content, but I want pre-cooked chicken as stacked. There we go. And then there will be more going on in here. There's not much going on right now. But what's going to happen afterwards is that we'll have, like, feathers available and egg kits. So you could grab a carton of eggs if that was your thing, or it could be I'm still working on getting all the parts together to be able to do chicken cooker in a kit. The chicken cooker in a box. But James, does the sign make the awning any? It's not exactly Japanese per se, but I was not having a great time figuring out how to do a maple leaf, so I just figured I would give the impression of a maple leaf, which means then it doesn't matter which side you see it from, right? Because if you put a center in and then tried to make 3 above it red, it just wouldn't make sense. It's just like a funky looking quasi-triangle. But yeah, if anybody else can figure out how to make a better maple leaf, please go for it. That's the joke, is because it's kind of like a Canadian flag on the roof. And then Canadians are very stereotypically known for saying A at the end. So supposedly we say A at the end of everything. No, good day, eh? Just, like, we don't even say that, so whatever. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much that one. Actually, I used the Chick-fil-A joke last year, so I'm going to use that one. Thanks, Fantastic Jog Fox. Let's redo this. Chicken. Do it this way. We're going to on the same side. I don't have to make it only 3 wide. And in our local Chicken on the Way, we actually have, it's actually done in weird fonts. As in, like, our capitalization's all toast. There. Yes. Yeah, it's a chicken fast food place. So, let's see if I can just find a really quick picture of it. Show to you guys. Let's see. Chicken. Images. Okay. So let's just do a real quick center display. it's kind of a Canadian thing, actually, particularly an our city thing. So that doesn't help a whole lot. You can see that the signage, for example, this one here, the signage is done in caps and lowercase, hence the. So I did it. Yeah, their logo looks. I kid you not, they had this stupid chicken outside the building. But yeah, now that we've totally and utterly given up where we're from, that's why I used the Chick-fil-A joke last year, but I think this will work for this year. Even if nobody else gets it in terms of a local chicken chain, like as in it's too local, it still makes the joke, so it's good enough. Yeah. See, Fantastic Showclocks, this is why you and I are teaming up a little bit. Because you're great with the ideas, and I'm the one who's on the camera. Not the pretty face by any stretch of the imagination, but... So we've got it started, and then that's why I need more chicken. But that'll take a while. And then once I get it stocked up with kits and whatnot, then I'm going to make the freebie ones sitting at spawn disappear. To make those the last ones we use, just so that it's there if people want them until everything's ready at the other end. I'm just too nice that way, I suppose. Oh, no, I did pick the box up. Okay, good. I was worried that I didn't pick up my shulker box. And let's get out of here and then figure out which direction is home. Oh, Delenn roof, Delenn lower. Okay, we're good. That's true. It's never been empty. And there's been too many, and people are all whining and complaining and then blaming the chicken eggs for lag, which is kind of dumb. But we'll get there. Okay. You can suffocate now, guys. It's okay. I'm ready for you to suffocate. But yeah, that was the joke. Just something to do with the rest of the eggs. Because really the whole point to me starting that thing up in the first place was for egg predictions, but A, no bad puns intended, I made too many chickens, too many eggs. And B, that the predictions just aren't as popular. That's fine. It's funny, one of the things that my brain keeps struggling with, even though there's really no reason to be bothered by it, is the idea that things that go like gangbusters on some other people's streams just aren't a thing over here. That's okay. I'm not trying to make everything, like other people's streams, but it's things that catch interest and catch fire. And yeah, we're not having much of that. Okay, we have lots of chicken. There, enjoy. The reason I don't need the eggs is we're still... So I'm in the second of these 3 chests. The bottom one's full. And we have all of those down to the back corner, full of eggs. Plus, these guys are fairly prolific. So it really doesn't take long to get 5 more here and there. But wow, yeah. So, I made a few too many chickens. Kinda. It's a little too easy when you've got too many seeds. Marbles?
Hello?
Oh, it says marbles still? Whoops. Whoops. Edit. That would explain a lot. That's better. Welcome in, Swanky. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you noted, or you found the community redeem. We are, how far are we now? We've had a few people adding to it. Okay, so we're 38% through, and there's 24 of 30 days left. So it seems like there's interest. That's good news. We finished the, what was it? We finished the Gryffindor house banner kit, and then we're just starting up on the Slytherin house banner kit. So that's what our redeem of the moment is. What I'm probably going to do is take another derailment, like this box. And since he's busy doing other things, then I'm going to go run around at Fantastic Sherlock Fox's base. Because he dropped a diamond off when he was bringing me some deep slate, and those redstone ores are his. Yeah, that should be in the composter. Where else? Anything else that should be in the composter? These. Actually, I might as well keep those two. Anything else? No, probably not. Did I just have a... I just spied with my little eye a chicken. And there we go. Enjoy the rest of your night, Neon. I will probably see you around in some of the other streams. Remember, for those of you that are in Dadcraft's community or interested in watching Dadcraft's material, tonight, if I remember correctly, is Wednesday. Oops, what am I doing? Wednesday. See you later, Neon. I actually just wanted to go through. That was kind of dumb. You are more productive, sir, than your friend over there, the chicken cooker. How are we doing down here? Can I reach that? Nothing's floating, so I'm not going to worry about it. So as a comparison, underneath the bridge on the far side, I have got a lot of, pardon me, 6 double chests. Plus there's a double chest collecting from the farm itself for the bamboo. However, in comparison for the sugarcane, which is on this side, so very slightly more loaded, more frequently loaded, that's it. No extras, that's it. I don't know. Alright, what have we got? Did it please fly? We got please die? Nope, that's the old 10. We just can't get rid of you guys. Alright, I suppose... Let's start with a new geek out. See, I get choice again, what the heck? Name 4 songs about trains. We had that already. There we go. 4 titles in which time travel occurs. 4 literature titles in which time travel occurs. I mean, there's the obvious H.G. Wells' Time Machine, but can we find at least 3 more? Another option, if I think about it, this is for chat and myself, so I mean everybody can work on that one together. I've just thinking the Time Traveler's Wife, and that's one I would hate to be a part of. Family Trade by Charles Stross, for sure. That's the one Fantastic Sherlock Fox was telling me about the other day, where basically the joke's on you, you can't read. Network. Yeah. I don't know, if you listen to Arch Thunder, there are plenty of audiobooks available. That's fine. Okay, do I have a box of arrows? No. There we go. Whoa, whoops. That's not what I wanted. This, please, thank you. I need 1 arrow left for me. That box can go. One over here. Neon was here. Is there something we can pass on for him? Was, but he's not now. No. Okay, what do we got? Too many arrows. Let's put these in the arrow box. And you became a sophomore. That reminds me of a really weird Freaky Friday, not Freaky Friday, sorry, Eerie Indiana episode where the kids have been stuck in what was known as Foreverware for so long that their mom was a strange one, and she had literally sealed them in this basically Tupperware for their whole life, and yeah, nobody wants to be stuck in Tupperware for their whole life. But they opened up the Tupperware at the end of the episode because their mom made them sleep in Tupperware every night, and then, so they had been in grade 7 for 30 years. And eventually they had someone help them and open up their Tupperware late at night after mom had gone to bed, and then so they snuck into her room and opened hers, and she speed aged and ended up dying because she speed aged. But then the kids speed aged as well, and they became like 30 or something like that. No, more than that. I think they were like 60s pretty quickly. We consolidate some of this. I have a gunpowder box. There we go. No, not that. There we go. This one can go. That was bones and gunpowder. Gunpowder? 13. How much space do we have over there? Or 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a bit, right? Isn't that how it goes? And a bit. New gunpowder box and new other hand box. Okay, good. I was going to be organized, and organized ended up being these weird boxes. I have a gunpowder box already on the go. I do not. Okay. Guess those can go in the feather box for now. Not much else is happening. No, frequently it's a shield, but often what I do is I keep the space empty, and then when it turns out that, you've got your inventory full and you just need one more space, then it's conveniently empty. Come on, chickens, die already. Seriously. Here we go. 31 eggs. Over there for now. Alright, so we have 10 minutes left. Is there anything in particular we would like to do for the last 10 minutes? No, Neon went to start setting up his stream, and my intent is to go and raid him. But we've got about somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes until he's going to be ready. So I can go back to working on the Abbey roof, I think. Why did I ask? Seriously. Sure, why not? And Neon streams are always fun, so I'm gonna hide in here just because then we don't get too much in the way of phantoms. And let's get set up for Lego. Oops. All right, we're back. So, this morning we made a couple of the minifigures on that screen, but I did not make the little pieces beside that. So it looks like we need, these are hard to see, but we've got 2 of the cylinders, and then we've got 2 of the cylinders that have an extension on them. And a couple of green blobs, whatever those are. I'm assuming we're going to use those for something later on in the build. I'm not sure why they would have us build them early. Oh, that might actually help if I read the instructions. We've got 2 tan bits that will go on top, and then we've got the green blob in that. And they come down a little lower. Not quite sure what they're for yet. I'm sure we'll see it at some point. Okay. Now, let's move to the next one. So we're starting the Slytherin banner. You can see this in the top left corner there. Basic as can be. If I can figure out where I put everything. So the cookie sheet that I used this morning, I'm actually at the moment just using it for parts and then building on the main mat. I've got 2 mouse mats here, stacked one on top of the other. So we've got 1 of these, 3 bump piece, ooh, always with the puns for sure. And the thing is, we can't get rid of them because they're indelible. Although I will admit we had, I don't know who it was that was writing in Dadcraft's Discord the other day, but instead of Fantastic Sherlock Box, we had a Fantastic Sherlock Fix. And I thought that was ideal. Stickers. Stickers. Those, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? Not bad, that actually turned out for a change. And then that goes crosswise on here. See what it got next. Looks like we're working on some sort of shelf. Got a bracket with a gold bump on it. And then a tan piece next to it. And a black with a sticker. Huh. Okay, so we're putting some sort of book sticker on the side of this one. Looks like it's yellow and up. Oop, can I get this square-ish? There we go. That direction. And then a blue flat on this end. Just sits on top like this. Oh, wow. Crazy backlight. If I take this sticker out of there, everything goes light. Weird. We are overexposed. Where did the camera for Lego go? Lego. Camera. Properties. New figure. And it has gone auto again. I don't know what its issue is. Much better. That actually might even be better for today, so let's try applying that. Okay, that looks a little more like it. You are seeing better coloring now. Okay, so we've got the shelf, and then it becomes, so we're doing another half on the other side. Where did we? We've got one going the other way, and it gets a second sticker. Which one does it get? Looks like some sort of little trophy thing. Which is odd that it's like a trophy wrench thing, because if you're doing a sticker, why would you print pictures of Lego? It just seems a little nonsensical, but that's okay. It is what it is. Have to go into meetings. You'll catch me later. Okay, see you later, James. Thank you very much for spending the time dropping by. I appreciate that very much. Bracket with the gold bit on the bottom end of this piece and sits over here. There we are. There's two little brown squares. Sit on top and point towards the back. Take care, James. Yeah, meetings are not fun. All right. There we go. Looks like we've got ourselves a long strip with one of these little triangles on the top. Right hand end. Two bumps on the left hand end. Another pyramid shaped piece. And a flat. And that looks like it's the end of that 5 minutes, so I will just attach this to the top of the shelf. And there we are. So that's 5 minutes. We're just about at the end, so let's just take a quick boo and see what the next piece would be doing. Okay, so it looks like it's got us building some supports for it. So I'll give you one quick look at what we're actually building here. It's gonna get a little shiny for a second. Oh, that's not gonna show too well. Where is... That's the old box. It's the new box. So this is the inside of what we're making. Okay. And then... Noisy, noisy. And then this is the outside. So it all closes up like a big clamshell. We finished the Gryffindor one yesterday officially, but earlier today we got the end of it. Because I managed to find the one piece I had been missing. Not very good at seeing see-through pieces. That would have made sense. Alright, what have we got? Just double checking to see if our friend is live yet. Yes. Alright. So it looks like Neon is live, so we will start our raid over there. And do wish him a good evening. Let's make sure we can get this. Which that was. Let's go back here.
And now for something completely different.
Yes, indeed it is. Alright, so we're going to, if I can find him. There he is. Start that up.
Mischief managed.
Excellent. So I want to say thank you to everybody that came by. Special shout outs to Fantastic Sherlock Fox and Scrublord for spending their points, and to Fantastic Sherlock Fox, Neon Traveler, Scrublord, Swanky Potato for being very chatty. I like that. That helped. And to James Curry for coming by as well. So we've had ourselves a good evening. Please do give my best to Neon. I will be coming in shortly and joining you guys. But I will be back tomorrow for the last of the week. It will be about noontime. It's 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And as usual, there is a quiet Discord if anybody needs that sort of thing or has positive feedback, negative feedback, or otherwise, or anything they want brought up. And that's about all she wrote, actually. So, as usual, go ahead and use any emotes you like, or if you were one of our lucky recipients of a subscription, either paid for by yourself or gifted in, feel free to grab the appropriate set of emotes there. And yeah, have a great night. I will see you on the other side. Remember, it's Wednesday, and welcome back to Neon. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.